We wanted to make sure this was a celebration that was uplifting, an uplifting experience, and I know Stan would like to have it just that way. As a matter of fact, if it was up to Stan, we'd probably all be out on court 1 right now, and we'd all be sweltering in the heat. Fortunately, I did check with the reservationist, and court 2 and court 1 were booked at this time, so we couldn't manage that. I do have a few things I'd like to talk about, Stan, that we probably don't want to remember. For instance, his shrewd business acumen that called out the Milwaukee riot squad when he decided to give away lamps to all customers that day. I'm sure many of us have heard that story. Let's not forget the time that anytime you say, "Stan, how are you today?" the answer was terrible, terrible. Of course, he had that smirk on his face. Things were going quite well because it was always attitude, attitude, attitude. Or the infamous refrain when that tennis shot went past him. Yes, yes, yes. I thought he was actually reading my mind because I wanted to ask him, did you just see that shot go past us? Yes, yes, yes. Well, there's certainly a lot of things we don't want to remember, and we in our family do, Stan, as the tennis pimp. And we know that anybody on Longbow Key who wanted a tennis game in the 80s and 90s would just call Stan. Of course, if you were asked to join the guys, you better bring your A game or you wouldn't be asked back. Which brings us to our service. We'd like Father Pick to come up and say a prayer in a few words. And then we have others like Wendy Waldheim, my sister, who will say a poem. And then some of the guys will come up and talk about Stan. And then we'll have Lee finish with a few songs. So, Father, if you wouldn't mind coming up.